Hey there traders, welcome to the Pip Banker Session trade summary video. What I'd like to do is just show you a couple of interesting things. We've gone through quite a few of the setups that we've had with you guys. You've seen us trade off daily charts, 4-hour charts, do news scalps, 1-hour charts, and what I'd like to show you here is a pound-yen 5-minute chart. Now what you're looking at is the resistance and support lines on this chart that we were looking at. Now when we have the 5-minute chart, what I like to do is look for the price to interact with the moving average that you see here. Right, that red line, the red moving average. When it's interacting with that level, I want to draw a resistance and a support trend line horizontal on the chart, wait for a breakout retest and take the trade. Simple as that. Look for the next level of resistance, take your trade off. So here is an example of a trade we took. Took a good 45 pips off this trade, so it was a very nice little trade. As you can see, it's starting to get to that level again where it's going to start interacting with price, right? It has to arc off. Remember, it was up here and I was waiting patiently, came down, started interacting with the price through here, and then I could draw my lines. So I can see that the next set of lines I'm going to draw is most probably going to be something like this. As soon as it starts interacting with the 21 moving average, the support line will probably be somewhere around there, and the resistance probably will be somewhere around there. Hopefully by this time it'll pull that 21 up there, interact with the 21 inside these levels, maybe a bit lower down. I might have to adjust this when it starts interacting. That's why I wait for that interaction of the price with that moving average. And then when we see it break out, retest, hopefully in the direction of the trend, I'm able to take another trade and then look for the next resistance area. Now if I pull your attention here to the left of the chart, you can see here's the last time it happened. Now you may ask, well, did I take the trade short here? No, I preferred to take it long. So let me show you what I was looking at. There is a support point, right? There was the resistance point. As you can see, price inside here interacting with the 21 broke down. You could have, and you were justified in taking your short trade, would have made a good few pips. Let's have a look at how many. It went down a good 44 pips, so you would have been justified in trading it. If you waited for a retest and then took it, it still gave you some pips, about 25, not too bad on a 5-minute chart. But I prefer trading with the trend, and we're above the 200. The 200 is moving up, and so I prefer to trade with that. So here's the breakout there, there's the retest there. That's my entry of 132.60, and then you start looking for it to hit some resistance levels, and you always look to the left to see the right, and so we look for resistance levels on there, on the hourly charts and so on, and you get your resistance levels where you take your profit. When your price interacts with the moving average here, the red moving average again, start drawing your lines and so on and so forth. So like I said, a nice little setup coming up here soon, potentially going to give us another fresh little move. So that's what I did on the pound yen 5-minute. You can look at the euro yen, similar situation here, guys. I was doing that on the similar situation, interacting with price, top resistance level there, took a good few pips off, had a good resistance level there, took the trade off, and now it's easing off here again. Starts interacting with the 21. If it makes a low here and we are able to put a support level there which matches these previous highs, then maybe what we are going to be able to do is draw this trend line up here, wait for a breakout in line with the trend. Hopefully it'll interact with the price here, but breakout, retest, and give us another trade on the euro yen as well. And if you look at the dollar yen, you can see I'm in a trade there right now. Alright, this is a short trade I've taken off the top up here, but it's a little bit of a scalp trade, guys. I'm a few pips in profit, as you can see there, probably about 6 or 7 pips profit. If I hit 10 or 15, I'm out of this trade. I'm going to take it out. And then when we get a breakout retest in the line of the direction of the trend, we will go ahead and take the I'll go ahead and take the trade long. Now you may wonder, why did I scalp this one short when I said earlier I'm not interested in going against the trend? Well, that is simply because we use the higher time frames to see the lowers. And have a look at the dollar yen daily. Look at those trend lines. Right, look at these trend lines, and that is right where I got short. Look at that there, beautiful area to get short. If it goes and closes above that trend line, I can get out with a relatively small loss, seen as I'm so close to the top there. And if it pulls back off that line, gives me about 15-20 pips profit, I'll take that and say thank you very much. It was just a scalp trade off that trend line anyway. Alright, so that's why I took a short trade off that particular one, but not off the others. So there you go, you have it, the pound yen 5-minute, the euro yen 5-minute, a dollar yen 5-minute, as well as the dollar yen daily. So you get a nice little variety of charts that we've shown you there, different time frames that we trade off, and we do quite successfully. By the way, incidentally, we did a new scalp again today, and so far, guys, we are 17 for 17. We've got a 0 lose rate on our news trading system so far. So if you want to watch us trade news, trade of the 5-minute, 15-minute charts, 4-hour hourly, set up these trades, trigger them in the live market, come and join us at fap-tradershaven.com, and you'll get to see us setting these things up and triggering them in the live market. Cheers.